Good morning. Morning good, I said. Plus, mellow greetings to you all there. And cheers. As you can hear, chickens have been released. I was just thinking, because we have 30 chickens, around 20 hens, but now we have not really so many eggs, and I was thinking that I'm actually buying eggs, like organic, bio, because I like eggs, but I still limit myself to eat that because here in Austria you cannot really go store and get like pasture raised, like, or free range. It's bio, biology, like a bio. We don't have organic, we have bio, which is kind of a similar thing, I guess, but no free range like you call them, or it's not on a package written, something like that. Or maybe my Deutsch is not good, but I think my German, but I think there is no such a thing. You have numbers here, like 2, number 3 is a cage eggs, cage chickens, and this is not here, this is not allowed here, but then we have 2, which is, I guess, this is the like in a big barn, just being closed, never see the light. And number one is, I guess, they have open windows and maybe some access to outside, but not all of them, I guess. And then there is a null, like 0, and this is the bio. And they should have some square meters outside, but I don't really know how much. It would be actually interesting to look at it on internet, how does that exactly work. And bio, of course, they have organic food here, but that doesn't mean that they are free range, like roaming around how they like, and they have enough spaces. So yeah, it's not like our chickens, they are everywhere. So I'm not buying that many eggs, but just sometimes now, the last 2 weeks. But I gotta actually ask, how does it if we have a little bit more? Because some days the chickens do not lay that many in a year. So then I eat something else. But when we have a lot, I eat a lot of eggs. When we have them. yesterday we were cutting a wood with the table saw, and the whole day. Like you cut it, you throw it on the ground, you just cut and throw, but then you gotta turn that machine off and start throwing those pieces few meters away, because then you have a heap, so you need to move that heap of wood somewhere else. So it was like quite cardio yesterday. I took a long cold shower after that to not have so much, like to not be so sore, and I must say I'm good today. Well, yesterday we've been doing it 7 hours, like 7 hours. The breaks we had, it was only to refill our bottle of water. Otherwise we went through, me and my girlfriend, 7 hours, and it's like we really enjoyed it. We loved it. Amazing. There is little to continue, is almost done for the whole winter. Well, that is opinions that it's that much that we have it for 2 winter. Might be, or 1.5 at least, probably. There is little to finish, but today it's not the day. Today is a chilly day, walking day. And what are you doing today? Let me know. What's your plan? Working? Day off? Holiday? Birthday? Names Day? Thanksgiving Day? Christmas? You're watching this video on Christmas? It's possible, isn't it? Yesterday because you know me, you watch me and you listen my videos for so many days, so you know that I'm kind of on a keto diet for a few weeks. And yesterday, because I'm trying to grow muscle, I'm doing training for growing muscle, and I just lost 1-2 weeks. I just all over watching, not all over again, but some of them again, some of them new. How is it to grow muscle? That is opinions. It's on keto. It's like very hard, not even possible. Then others say, like Dr. Berg, it's possible, but his videos, when he said it's possible, when he says it's possible, then you realize the video is old, like 4 or 5 years. I don't know if something changed or not, but it's old video, 4 or 5 years old video, where he's saying it's possible. Well, there's a fresh videos like from him, from others, and it's like there is so much of these and these. Like one says you should eat carrot, another said you should not eat carrot. You know what I mean? It's like so much contradictory. And then I watched some bodybuilders, and there was like one guy who was quite upset about the whole thing, the way he talked. But he was quite straightforward, and I like that thing about not to make like big religion about eating, but what about just if you build muscle, you just eat a little fat and a kind of keto, whatever you feel good about, but you eat more protein not as keto says, and some carbs. Yeah, but I think everyone has a special like way to handle diets, and for everyone can work something a little bit else. But I like that idea, so I thought about it yesterday, like I do more carbs. Because it's not that I want an excuse to eat carbs. If I would decide to eat more carbs, like 50 or slightly over sometimes, 50 grams, which is not really crazy. If I would decide to have 100 grams on my workout days, like especially before having some shake or like and after, it would mostly 99% be like whole, whether it would be sweet potatoes, more fruits like berries, and if then whole grain rice, whole meals, if something like pasta, whole grain, because all those things you can have on a little, they have so much sugar. Yeah. So I'm not trying to get an excuse. No way. I don't try to start having a Snickers bar. That's, I can still have it even now if I want sometimes. I just don't want. But what I try to do here to really improve, to get best results, and to really gain some muscle, and not having super tiny hands. But no, I don't have a plan to be a huge, but I guess 5 or 6 kg of lean muscle mass I would like to gain. So now I have like 65 kg, and I think I have like more than 12%, 13% fat, maybe more, 13%. I can hard to say. I do not know. And what I would wish to have at 69, 68, 69, maybe 70. No, 70 doesn't have to, but 69 kilo. But being like under 10% of fat, yeah, like 9, 8, 10, 9, being like under 10% of body fat, like lean. And that's what I would wish, 69 kg. So that's a quite muscles to gain. And I just try to enhance and boost and do the best for it. Yeah. So not like being strictly being in keto. If there is a possibility that it's better with some carbs, I might reconsider going that like little part. But as the guy said, the bodybuilder like having still more fat, but not that much, because the little fat I go down because of the calorie daily intake. But I don't really care much about it because I can see that I eat 2,500 calories and I don't really gain because it's so much in fat. And they said the calories is kind of different to count it. Yeah. And I'm very full, but I've never overeaten. But I'm full. I do intermittent fasting too. So what I would do, like he said, like I would maybe reduce the fat to get actually more protein a little bit. So I have like 100 grams. Still, I think I have enough protein because I go, let's say 160, 170 grams. Yesterday even more, 170 grams of fat. When I say fat, I mean butter, olive oil, whether it's fatty yogurt, Greek yogurt, cheeses, like the raw cheeses, eggs having, then I have a pork fat, our own, then whether it's fatty meats, cream, crème fraîche, like dairy stuff, or nuts. So this fat, plus I have like 170 and like 100 grams, around 100 grams of protein I try to have every day, so 65 kg. This is like, let's say 30, this is like 1.4 grams of protein per kilo. 0.4, which is in a rate, yeah, it's like they said 0.8 or even 1 to 2, some people say 2 grams, just to make sure, but, so I would not go for 2, but maybe even though I would go from 100 grams to 110, 15 or 120, it would be almost double, like from my weight. If I have 65, I would have to take 130 grams of protein, but I would go for 120, let's say, and the fat would go 150 or 140, 150, 160, depends. So I would have like this kind of thing, or even Steven maybe. And carbs, food, I would really try to have them avoid only the days when I work out, which is before workout, the day, and after. The thing is that I do intermittent fasting, and I really love the idea that I eat twice a day, although I eat like 3 times a day in the 8 hours. I do 16-8 intermittent fasting. So with this thing, it will be a little bit different. It's like I 9 a.m. breaking my fasting, or 9:30, 9 a.m. depends. 11 I have another like kind of lunch, because we have a work lunch. So when there is a good lunch, I eat it. When there is not, mostly there is nothing big, like 300-400 calories, 300 calories. And then depends, some days I'm at work until 12, but mostly 2 o'clock, 2 p.m. afternoon. And then I come home and I actually can work out, or I can have the pre-workout, whatever I make, like a little protein and maybe some cream, and some fruit, maybe berries. Do the workout, and after workout having a meal with some little carbs. So what I try to say, I still have that. I have a cauliflower, I sometimes eat a carrot, I have leafy salad, a rucola, or I don't know the name now, this I eat. But that's not really that carb thing, but I could have like one piece of potato or something after the workout. Or sweet potato, or maybe pumpkin, I don't know. What do you think? Let me know down below in the comments. And this would be like the working out days, which is 5 days a week, 6 days. The 6 days is like your recovery day. And this would be around this. So what I try to say, even now, I eat carbs, but my carbs daily intake is around 20-30 grams, 20-30 max. So I would really aim for the 50, to have it there like 40-50, to not be really scared. And having it like before and after the window. That's what I told yesterday. And I'm kind of not scared, but careful, because I like the way I feel on this diet. It's amazing. Yeah, I hear more, I kind of sense or feel more my heartbeat. But when I count my beats in minutes, it's 60, or under 60 even, yeah. So it's not really like, or I don't have like those breaks, like palpitation, heart palpitation, which is, I guess, when your heart is not regularly beating, no, it's something like that. But it's like more, I feel it more. Then I like the digestion thing, because yesterday I tried to do different fasting, which then I realized I cannot do it. I broke the fasting 7 a.m. to have the breakfast. I had the breakfast like something around 1,000 calories, guys, and I ate after we finished to work with the food, which was after 7 hours. Now wait, was 7. I had breakfast around 7, but we didn't start straight away yet. I don't know when we start, around 8 maybe. And until almost 4. So it's like I was 9 hours. Shit. Wow, I didn't count it yesterday. I was a long time without food. And I was super full the last hour. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna eat, I need to eat. I wanted to eat last meal before 3 o'clock to have 8 hours, but I want to finish the wood. Yesterday, to cut some part. We were cutting, I was like, I finish it. Then I worked 1 more hour. So I overdid it yesterday, my intermittent fasting, but very easily. I did 9 hours, yeah. 9 hours not eating. That big breakfast I had. And I like it. It's just I cannot afford it. I like it actually maybe more than what I do. I do from 5 p.m. to 9 a.m. 16 hours no eating. But I might like to have 2 hours earlier everything, like 7 to 3, but I cannot afford it because of work. Because at work I'm until 2 and sometimes 3. And then I come home and I could not make the last meal. How would I do it there? At work we have meal like 11 and then we work until 2 or 3. So I would not just make it, and this kind of is sad. Not sad, but it's like, I think it would work much better for me because I don't need that much food. 5 hours before I go sleep, yeah, let's say. Because when I eat 3 p.m., 8, 9, I'm at bed. 9 o'clock I sleep, and this is it's like 3 o'clock if I would have last meal. So it would be 6 hour not eating. That would be amazing because the digestion would go, because on the fat the digestion can go very slow. When I ate carbs, not so much fat, I could eat 3 hours before bed. Then I was getting hungry, and when I was hungry, very hungry, I could not fall asleep. But on the fat diet keto, I can go longer. So I could actually, and another thing is that I would rather have the morning eating, because I actually get up, like now it's 7 a.m, I'm okay. I can carry on another 2 hours, 3, it's okay, but it's just that I'm hungry and I'm empty and I feel that, you know what, I'm hungry. And I actually think about, like, I would actually remove the hunger, even the little hunger what I will have in half an hour. I can feel it already. Everything start working. So if I would have breakfast now, 7. Or 8. Something hit our wall. It was a duck, and the duck. Our ducks are flying and hitting the wall. So let's say I would go for 8 o'clock a.m. This is amazing. And I would do, even if I could have 8-hour windows, which I think 7 would be perfect. So I would do like 17-7, which is, or maybe 8 and 6, but let's say I do the 16-8, yeah, because I gain muscle and all that stuff. So I would do 8 and 4. Before 4, I would have a last meal. And this would be for me, I guess, amazing, especially in the morning. Because yesterday I ate like 1,000 calories. Like that food I ate was totally okay to move around, do the stuff, working. And yeah, and I felt great. But at work I cannot afford this. And 6 a.m. workout I've done before the 8 would come, and I would just break the fasting after the workout. Yeah. What I try to say, I would not feel even little hunger because now I'm not very. And then if I would have 3 o'clock, 3 afternoon, last big meal, I would carry on until very, and then I would just leave, and I would even don't know what is it to feel a little hungry, because for me it works like that. It's amazing. These chickens. Let me know down below in the comments section. What do you think about it? How would you handle it, or how are you handling it? Plus, like the button, subscribe video, share the video. In description below, please, there is my bank account. You can send me some support. Beautiful, amazing. See you tomorrow. Have a sweet day.